Hi, my name is Audrey Cooper. I work here at OCTC and I'm going to show you how to put on your PPE and take it off. So first things first, you're going to wash your hands. And then you're going to grab your gown. So all the gowns can look different depending on if you go into the medical field and where you work. It should have 2 ties at the top and then 2 ties around the waist. And you can tie it in front of you or behind you when putting it on. And then you want to make sure that you're completely covered in the front and back if you can be. And you take your strings here and you can tie them off to the side. And then the next thing you're going to place is your gloves. So you'll get the size gloves that it best fits your hands. We have small, medium, large, and extra large. You want to make sure that you go over the cuff of your gown so none of your skin is exposing. And then the next thing you're going to put on is your mask. So there's a wire at the top that's going to go over the bridge of your nose and over your ears. And then you're just going to pinch that down across the bridge of your nose. And then you're going to place on your goggles or your eyewear, depending on what the facility has. So next, I'm ready to enter the room. I have my complete PPE on. So I'm going to knock and I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to say, hi, my name is Audria. I'm your nurse taking care of you today. I'm going to get your vital signs. Is that okay? And I'm going to make sure that this is the correct patient. So I would, while I'm here in the room, I would go ahead and get blood pressure. I would check her heart rate. I would check her respirations, and I would also get her temperature. And then once I'm done, I want to make sure that both side rails are up and she has her call bell and her bed is in lowest position. So when I'm exiting the room, I want to make sure that I take my gloves off first because that's what's dirtiest. So I would grab in the center of my palm here and pull that glove off. And then I would go underneath the cuff of your glove, your second glove, and pull off and throw in the trash. And then the next thing I would do is take off my gown. So I want to go on the inside of my gown and break it off. And only grab on the inside of your gown. And then you're going to roll it away from you. And you're going to throw that in the trash. Next, I want to wash my hands. I would take off my goggles. And then taking off the mask, you grab your straps behind your ears. You take that off and you throw away. And then you wash your hands again. And that's how you don and doff PPE. Thanks for watching.